Good morning, friends. Welcome back to another vlog. It is Monday morning and I feel so good. Harper slept for 9 hours and 45 minutes straight last night, which has not happened since she was 8 weeks old. We got tricked, or maybe 12 weeks old. We got tricked very early on by little miss, and she was an amazing sleeper from like 6 weeks to like 4 months. And she slept like 10 hours, 12 hours, like she was amazing. And then it all went to crap from there, basically. So I haven't slept that well in like 6 months. And it was amazing. I feel so great this morning. I'm thriving. I'm reading an amazing book right now. I hope I remember. Yes, I remembered to pack it. I'm reading Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino, and I'm loving it. If you watched my last video, I spoke about the fact, or even the one before that, I can't even remember, but Rachel and I had been buddy reading, and we read like reminders of him at the same time, and then we read, what was it? Sheridan's Most of All You together, and then she picked a fantasy book for us, and unfortunately I've got to DNF it because I actually kind of hate it. So I'm going to tell her now that I'm DNFing it, and I'm kind of not nervous, but I'm like, ugh, it was really nice to like read it together, but I just can't get through it. Good morning. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. I have good news and I have bad news for you. I need to DNF Book of Night because I think I actually hate it. And I'm sad because I was really hoping that we would be able to really chat about it and have the best time ever. But every time I pick it up, I can read like 5 pages and then I hate Charlie. I hate the way it's written. I don't know. There's just nothing I can find at the moment that I like about it. And it nearly put me in a book rut. But the good news is I'm back because I've now read half of Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino, and I love it, and I'm having the best time ever. I think you'll like it. I mean, I'd be surprised if you didn't. It's written really well, like the other book that she did that we've read, Swear on This Life. It's really good, and I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, I'm gonna get my stuff together. I'm gonna head into work. It's 8:35. I got a really good park this morning, so I'm feeling really good. My fun video with Ella hopefully is gonna go out either tonight or tomorrow morning. I need to finish editing it, which I don't know when I'm gonna get time to do that, but it's in my plans. And yeah, I'm just thriving this morning, if I'm honest. Do need to get something to eat on the way to the office. Not on the way to the office, but from the cafe at work, because we have no food in the house. We had the busiest weekend and I just didn't have time to get food shopping. I'm gonna have to do click and collect, I think, tomorrow. So I've got lunch, I've got brekkie and I've got a wrap for lunch, but I have no snacks or anything, and I'm starving right now because we ate really early last night. Oh my god, I still have some coffee? That's wild. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, which means it's my day off, which is amazing. Harper is just there having a play. She slept for 12 hours last night straight. 12 hours straight. That's 3 nights in a row of good sleep, and I am feeling so grateful. I just can't believe it. I'm hoping it sticks. It might not. Might just be that she's super exhausted and then she'll start waking up every 3 hours again or something, but you know what? I'm going to take it for what it is. I'm going to enjoy it. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for having kids' nursery rhymes in the background. She is listening to kids' nursery rhymes. I'm just having my coffee. I just had some eggs on toast. And then I have a book to finish today. Like 3 videos to edit today and a video to film. So really, I should have just a day at home. I'm going to the gym. And then I'm meant to be going out for a walk with a friend, but it's raining, so I don't know what will happen there. And then I'm meant to visit a friend as well who's not very well. And then I've got kids space at the gym later. So I don't know when I'm attempting to fit in all these other things. Probably when she's napping, but jeez Louise. I'm like, I can't wait for my day off to be chill and not have anything to do. And then instead of that, I give myself 800 things to do. But I really want to edit I've got like 2 or 3 videos that I want to get edited, that need to be edited at least by the end of tomorrow, so that then they're ready for next week. One of them has to go up, 2 of them have to go up this week, and one of them's for next week. So I just want to make sure I'm like ahead and not constantly running my tail, chasing my tail. The video that's going up tonight, I actually wanted it up on Monday, but it just hasn't happened. So life's been too busy for me. That was a really good vlog, so it's taken me a while to edit as well. She's just crawled off, the dog's tapping at the door, so I'm gonna get that sorted. She's probably climbing up something now. Oh, hello. Come over here, Harper. And now she's decided to, I don't know, hi. Hi. And I really want to finish this book because Rachel and I have buddy read another book, but she has read it so quick. I was already halfway through it and I was like, yep, you really need to read this, blah, blah, blah. And this morning she messaged me at like 6 a.m. and was like, I finished. And I was like, what the heck? I just don't have that kind of time. But I'm really loving it. It's Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino, and I love the way she writes and I'm really enjoying it. So I should finish that today, hopefully, if I get the chance. I don't think it's gonna work. Bummer. I was just trying to FaceTime my mum and dad. They are currently in Dubai, so they're on their way to the UK to see my nan. If you've been keeping up, she's not very well. She's going to start some treatments shortly, and so they wanted to have some time with her before she starts any type of treatment. So it was very last minute. They booked their flights and they left 10 days later. So yeah, it's what's happening. So I just was trying to FaceTime them whilst they were in Dubai, but I don't think the Wi-Fi is good enough. But I have a mission, and it is this basket here, which, to be fair, is mostly like semi-clean or like completely clean clothes. You would have seen I did a content day with Ella, aka Smiley Citrus, and I brought this laundry basket full of clothes, and it had all my stuff in to get changed into that day. That needs to go in there. And basically since then, this basket has just turned into a dumping ground for all of my clothes, because I was like, well, there's already clothes in there. So I'm gonna organize all of this and put everything back in its rightful place, because I actually hate this situation right now. Oh, goodness me. That goes in a drawer. That goes in a drawer. And actually, whilst I do that, I'm going to, since I can't get in contact with mum and dad, I'm going to watch, I've got like 2 videos I'm in the middle of watching. I have got the rest of Ella's video to watch, and then I've got the rest of Georgia Richard's video to watch. So I'm going to do that whilst I fold the washing.
I'm not thinking about the way you keep my world from spinning. I'm just thinking about your eyes.
I am just quickly changing our family budget. I feel like I do this all the time whenever anything changes even slightly. I just try to constantly keep it updated. I just have a spreadsheet on like Excel, but on like the Google Drive. That way Hayden can see it too. And I just need to change Hayden's gym and my gym, because I'm only doing 1 session at the kids space now, because now that I'm back working, it's just not working. Also, I finally have Harper's childcare has finally been like the same for a few weeks in a row, because the first week she went 3 days, but we didn't have our subsidy yet. And then the second week she went 5 days because I had work 5 days. And then, oh goodness, I've got a headache all of a sudden. And then, yeah, after that, it was just a bit messy for a few weeks and we weren't really sure what we were meant to be paying. So I'm just updating our bills so I know exactly what to transfer into our bills account each week. That's how we do our finances, is that Hayden's pay comes in on a Monday night, and then on a Tuesday every week we pay our mortgage, we pay into our bills account, and we pay into our joint spending, and then everything else builds up in our offset. So that way that is sort of like our savings. And now my pay just like adds to the offset. So So I'm just doing that, and then I've just boiled the kettle you would have seen. I'm just gonna make one of the little sugar-free hot chocolates that I was talking about, or that I showed you a couple of weeks ago in my last, gosh, I can't talk, in my vlog a couple of weeks ago. I said I didn't really like it, but I've actually figured it out now, and I just need to do less water. So I'm gonna have one of them in just a small, like in my latte glass, and then I want to sit down in a sec, like with my hot chockey and my laptop closed, and just chat with you guys about my food and my diet situation, because as you all know, I've been tracking my calories since the end of January. I've lost like 15 kilos. I did really well in my dial-in, and yeah, I've had a really successful sort of like first half of the year. And now that I'm like 3 kilos away from my like goal weight, and things are just changing a little bit. So I'm gonna make this hot chocolate, and then I'm gonna sit down and chat to you guys.
Just don't know if I've been faking or pretending, but I know I never felt so damn alive. I don't know if I believe the information given, that there is someone by your side, coming back inside my body for a second. There is no way that I'm never gonna try. Hello, where you at, where you been? Tell me everything about you. Go slow, so I can write it down and become the perfect man.
Okay, so what's happened? This year, that's so much better this time. This year has been a very, very good year for me so far. I know 2022 has not been that way for everyone, but for me, I've just had the best time. I am so lucky and feel so grateful for the life that I get to live every day. I have a beautiful daughter, I have a lovely husband, I have a gorgeous dog, we have a roof over our head. It's not the one we want, but it's like, I can't explain how grateful I am. And this year as well, I have had such a transformation with how I feel about myself and my body. I have a video coming up, actually, a video all about my body image and how that has changed and how different I have seen myself since giving birth and all of that. And I was always really worried that tracking my calories would be a very triggering experience for me. I will do a quick disclaimer: if talking about calories or weight loss, weight gain, anything like that is triggering for you, please skip ahead, because I do not want to upset anyone. I don't want to trigger anyone. I just want to talk about my experience this year and what's happening, and update you guys on what I'm doing going forward. So I have never really tracked my calories in the way, like, not properly. Every now and then I'd be like, I'm gonna eat 1,000 calories to lose weight, and I would do it for a day and then be starving, and then that would be that. I also never weighed anything, so it was probably all incorrect anyway. But this year I decided, when I entered my 8-week dial-in at the end of January, I decided I was going to take calorie counting serious for the first time ever. I had great results. It has been amazing for me. I have literally, it's helped transform my life, if I'm completely honest. And I think it's a great tool if you can do it correctly and without it being all-consuming and addictive or dangerous to your mental health or your relationship with food. I think calorie counting is an incredible tool to lose weight, to burn, like, to lose fat, to pay attention to your macronutrients, so your fats, your carbs, and your protein. I hit my protein target all the time and have felt incredible the way that I've been going. I'm at a stage now where I'm super balanced. I pretty much know there's no point in me tracking my oats every morning, because I know what's in them. I know that I'm getting a certain amount of carbs, a certain amount of protein, blah, blah, blah. And so the last week or maybe 2, I've sort of slowed down on the calorie counting game. Not for any specific reason, just because I sort of have the balance now to not overeat. That was one thing calorie counting really helped me with, is I am the type of person who will snack and snack and snack all day long. I will eat huge portions. I will overeat to my heart's desire. And so it really helped me gain control of my overeating tendencies and my sort of like my binging habits, I guess. I don't want to say that I ever had a, eating disorder or anything like that, but I definitely have had bad tendencies when it's come to food. And calorie counting has been amazing for me. Well, it's not for everyone, and I completely respect that, and it has been great for me. But I just wanted to update you guys and let you know that I probably won't be calorie counting going forward. We are hoping to have a baby at some point this year, or not have the baby this year, but try for a baby at some point this year. I obviously won't calorie count when I'm doing that, so I just figure I'm going to continue the habits I've learnt through calorie counting. I'm going to continue with like weighing my stuff still sometimes. Like when I make my oats, I still want the same, you know, amount of oats and protein yogurt and milk that I'm having already. But I'm just not, like I had my chicken wrap this week, I didn't weigh any of that. I just knew I'm getting good protein in because I've got a protein wrap and I've got plenty of chicken. I didn't go crazy on the sauce. I had lots of salad in it. I know that it was, you know, 200 to 300 calories, and it was great for me. That's all I need to know about it now. I'm still going to continue to eat protein bars because I love them, and my protein shakes. I still want to live quite a high protein diet, but I'm just trying to, yeah, chill out on the calorie counting front. And it's something you can never do forever. Like, calorie counting is never going to be long term because it'll just take over your life, in my opinion. I think anyone who does it long term is kind of kidding themselves. Unless you're doing it and going, when people do like a shred and like a calorie deficit, and then they do a calorie increase to like bulk and gain muscle, and doing it that way, and you do a cycle throughout the year, that's great. Obviously, that's something you can do continuously to reach your goals. And it has helped me reach my goals incredibly. And yeah, I just thought I'd update you guys and let you know that I'll probably still weigh stuff, you know, like, and when I make my cookies and stuff, like, I still want them to be portioned out correctly so that I know I'm not having crazy amounts of stuff. But I just want to see how I go now, managing my portions by myself and getting a more balanced relationship with food and not just counting it as a calorie game. I want to try and get high protein every day and, yeah, just not be as strict, I guess. I know that my maintenance calories are way higher than what I've been doing, so I can eat a little bit more and it doesn't actually matter. It's not going to make me gain weight. And, yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to update you guys because I feel like it's been a big part of my channel the last few months or so. So yeah, I'm going to finish my hot chocolate now, and I'm going to finish reading my book, and then I'm going to discuss it with Rachel because she finished it and has sent me her voice notes. So I'm going to read now.
I am so low. Hop into the cockpit, I can be a rocket. Hey, fly. So what have you been sitting there and thinking all this time?
Okie doke. It is 2:30 and I am just about to go to the shops. Harper is up from her nap, so we're just going to head to Woolies quickly. Honestly, I literally need one thing, which is corn chips for dinner. We're having burrito bowls and we like to have like corn chips to use. So yeah, that's literally all I need, but it's good to get out of the house with Harper as well. So I was going to wait till Hayden got home from work and I was just going to go, but then she wouldn't get out the house again, and it's absolutely disgusting weather. It has rained all day long, so it's not like I can take her outside in the garden. Like, I can take her outside in the garden, but not on the grass or anything, so it's just not very fun for her. So yeah, it'll just get us in the fresh air for a few minutes. But yeah, I mean, it's not very exciting going to Woolworths, but it's better than her just being stuck in the house all day. I hate being stuck in the house all day, and so does she. So yeah, I know, you're a bit grumpy now. So we're going to go to Woolies and just, I'll see if there's anything else that we need as well.
What have you been sitting there and thinking all this time?